What struggles have you encountered as a cosplay content creator?
There's definitely fandoms, and people will see my content and they'll love it, and that, I guess, this is a positive side. But they'll see it and they'll like be like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen like a Vampire Knight cosplay. And I'll be like, oh my god, thank you. But besides those like few people, no one like really wants to see it. It's not really mainstream. And so it's kind of a little breaks your motivation and spirit a little bit when no one wants to really see the content you put out. But I always also remind myself that like I cosplay for myself, and this is what I love to do, and I love the character, so I'm gonna still create it. It's definitely at times can be hard when you get a lot of like negative comments at times. You kind of gotta power through that. I, for the most part, just find it funny, some of the things they say. Uh, I'm like, okay, if you find it cringy, that's cool, but I thought it was funny. So I've also been called chubby before. And I
Really?
Yeah, in my Bakugo cosplay, I was wearing a button up, a black button up. So it was actually all the way up. And I think that's why it was like just angle of the camera, black button up, and I just brought my chin down. So it wasn't as like sharp of a jawline, I guess. I was younger at the time too, so I still had some like baby cheeks. But yeah, I've been called chubby, and I think Theodore, the little chipmunk from Alvin and the Chipmunks, the chubby one. Someone called me Theodore, which funny enough made me actually want to cosplay Theodore in like reaction to it. I never did, and I still should do it.
That would be a really good
But
cosplay.
thank you, thank you.
Wow.
And this is all actually on TikTok. Um, I don't get much negativity on my picture posts for Instagram, which I think is another reason why I like Instagram. Reels, though, anything when it comes to videos, I find that's when I'll get negativity, and people will be like, "Oh, I don't like that." Um, a big thing for my hero is I create ship content with like anyone because it's like I'm a multi shipper is the title. And yeah, I'll get people be like, oh, I don't like this. Like, this is why the fandom is toxic or gross or something. And I'm like, okay, well, that's how you feel. Um, sorry. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
I gotta admit, like, that's a little surprising. I hear about, people obviously getting negative comments, but if you're watching my content, you're clearly a fan of my hero. But if you're leaving a comment like that, and it's like, it's not even like a constructive comment, it's like, what's the point? Like, why are you trolling me right now? And it's not even a good troll, so what's really the point?
I'm like, the way I think TikTok works is if you comment on a post, you'll see more of that. So I'm like, if you don't like this, why did you post? You just took time out of your day to post something negative onto my account. I just, and now you're probably going to see more of it. I don't get it. They will compliment and then not. And so they'll be like, you look good, but like, I don't like this kind of thing. And I'm like, okay, so now this entire comment is irrelevant. Like, it's not nice anymore. Even though you said you like they like my cosplay. I'm like, thank you. But then they're like, I hate this ship. And I'm like, okay, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this comment anymore. I don't know what to do. So I usually just like leave the comment alone and just move on. But yeah, it's those ones are weird. I don't know how to react to those ones.
I wouldn't know either. That seems so ridiculous to me. But you're absolutely right. It's like you're making it worse on yourself, troll, for even trying to like comment on this. Like if you're gonna try and bring someone down, at least do a good job at it, right? Come on. We've been on the internet long enough. We should all know how to troll by now. Whatever.
Oh gosh. I I just like wish I'm like, if you didn't like it, just move on. I mean, can't we just be positive? Like, come on, just boost each other up. But unfortunately, that's not how the world works right now. So
Yeah, it is what it is. And a good thing is that the positives do outweigh the negatives. You get more I would imagine you get more people saying that they appreciate what you do and they want to collaborate with you. They want to do TikToks with you, and I guess you have to. weed through all of the bullshit in order to actually get the best, and the cream will always rise to the top. Is how I feel when it comes to content creators.
I like that saying. I've never heard that before. That's cool.
I rehearse
But
certain
yes,
things before the interview, so yeah.